It seemed like it was very competitive, man. Like just you know that whole time, man. From not just on a battling or beefing type of thing. Just you had Wu-Tang, Biggie, like so many great artists dropping at that time. For you guys, how was it? I guess for y'all ego, for just knowing that y'all coming from where y'all coming from, the projects and all of that, and being able to be looked at on that level with these other supreme artists.
I mean, I kind of didn't look at it that way because I live with myself every day, and I'm in my group, and I didn't look at it like we ill because we still in the same conversation or whatever.
Okay.
I just was, I just knew that we was doing what we had to do and we was doing something good, but it did feel good to get that mention, amongst that elite group. You know what I'm saying? When it came to being amongst those top greats like the Wu-Tang, Biggie, Nas, and all of them, and to be mentioned in that same circle, it didn't really... I mean, I guess it could boost your ego a little bit. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But you can't let it get to your head. You know what I mean? You still gotta go out there and bust your ass to stay in the conversation. You know what I mean?
Nah, real talk, man. Queens, a lot of competition.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of politics that goes behind Queens and everything. What was it like for you just, going at it, I guess, with some of the guys and just seeing everybody else rise and even the new guys like, 50 and things like that later on coming out and making impact?
What was it like to see that?
Yeah, what was it like to be a part of it and to like deal with all the politics and things like that, and then to see the birth of what you guys were able to influence?
Oh man, it was dope. You know what I'm saying? To see somebody from Queens come up to be one of the biggest in history. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is like inspiring. Like, you know what I'm saying? You be like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Son came out of left field and became like one of the biggest rappers on the planet, and he from Queens. You know what I'm saying? That's how you be like, yo, the best rappers come from Queens. You know what I'm saying? Because we always seem to come up with some like huge superstars. You know what I'm saying? From Run DMC to LL Cool J.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Tribe Called Quest, Nas. It's like, damn, like we, Queens is the borough.
Was it a lot of battles at the time when y'all used to go at it and everything, or Cyphers and things like that? I
mean, it was a lot of Cyphers, you know what I mean? I never personally was into battling and the Cypher thing, culture. It just wasn't me, you know what I mean? But I could imagine there was a lot of them.
Is there anything that, legendary Cyphers or things that you remember back then?
Nah, I didn't attend too many of those, man. I ain't even gonna sit here and hold you. I heard about them, you know what I mean? And I always was in awe of that type of shit, you know what I mean? To see motherfuckers battling and shit with the lyrics and being nice with it. I always kind of, I looked up to that, man. That takes a lot. That takes a talented person to get in there and be battling and shit. You know what I mean? You got to be really confident. You know what I mean? Because you can get your ass torn out the frame. Because niggas be nice. You know what I'm saying? I just never went that route. You know what I mean? And, early in my career, in high school, you know what I'm saying, I was getting Cyphers and all of that. But I kind of quickly figured out that wasn't my lane. You know what I mean? I just wasn't cut out for the battle and stuff. And that was cool. That's okay.
Well, what drew you to hip-hop? What made you want to do this?
You know what I mean? Just watching music video box all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always was a creative person. Watching music video box and just seeing all the rappers in the Jettas, you know what I'm saying, with the gold chains. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit looked mad ill to me. So when I was looking at that, I was like, damn.
Who was you watching? Who was you specifically, you remember watching that you was like, yo, I could do this? Or
like, all of them, like Big Daddy Kane.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Molly Mall. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole era.
Yeah, Roxanne was your big sister. So
Yeah. Seeing, you know, and that was my first taste of it. You know what I mean? When I was seeing her and how you know, I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? That's ill. But I didn't really want to become a rapper just yet because I was just young, super young. You know, I was just amazed by how everybody liked her. You know what I'm saying? And I was just looking like that. Like, you know, I kind of wanted that for myself. But I didn't know how I was going to get that yet. I just didn't want to be a rapper. But then by the time I got like 12 and 13, when I really started listening to music, I was like looking at the music video box. I was like, man, I want that. So I just started writing. You know what I mean? I didn't know how to fucking write a rhyme, but I just started copying shit. And that's when I first started knowing that I wanted to become a rapper.
Around that time, like 12, watching those videos, what was your environment like?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? It was rough. You know what I mean? But, you know, you don't look at it like that when you living in it. You know what I mean? You just a kid. You know, you just think this how shit is. You know what I'm saying? But when you start looking at the TV and seeing that there's more life to than this shit, you start dreaming. You know what I mean? And I started dreaming. And I was looking, and you know, the closest thing to me was, you know, looking at the rappers. You know what I'm saying? I was too short to play basketball, so that wasn't happening. And I just was looking at the rappers. I was like, yo, I think I could do that. And I just started fucking writing rhymes, like, you know, just copying people's styles.
You let people hear your stuff, or it was personal?
Nah, I was letting people hear my shit.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't shy about that. You know what I mean?
Dope.
I wasn't like in the house rhyming to myself. Nah, I was letting my friends hear it. You know, certain select friends. And then when I got to high school, I seen how niggas was rhyming at the lunch table. I was like, what? I do that shit too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just started rhyming, but you know, a year ago. But I was like, oh word, like, fuck that. Check these rhymes out, like. And there was some nice people around, but it's not about how good you are with the lyrics when it comes to the business.
Okay.
It's about how bad you want to make it. And how serious are you? You know what I'm saying? If you just concentrate on being an ill fucking rapper, then you gotta want to go that step further and make a career out of it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta figure out, okay, how the fuck do I get on the TV screen? You know, how do I get a record deal? Like, you know what I mean? And so, you know, at that time there ain't no handbook for that. Ain't no guidebook on how to become a rapper. So we, you know, kind of figured it out and stick from there.
For every rhyme I write, it's 25 to life. There was so much to gas and trust, safeguard of my life.